As a past recipient of the C. Alvin Bertel Award, Ed and Sam asked me to speak to the uniqueness of the award, or what the award meant to me, and possibly some past recipients. I was working for the same company that I work for today when the first award was given to Governor John McKithen. I was there and I remember it, but I was probably working back in the file room and read it in some trade journal or something, but I was there. You know, I was working for J.W. Allen and Company. And there's so many recipients of the award, I believe 52 with Paul receiving the award. And that's a lot of folks in a lot of years. I never imagined that I would ever be a recipient of the award because you know, I'm just a hard-working freight forwarder, always in the back. And I'm not a governor, I'm not a mayor, I'm not a senator, I'm not a port director, I'm just Billy App. And when I was notified that I received the award, it just made not my day, but my career. Because now my colleagues, my friends, people that I work with recognize me as worthy to be a recipient. So I can't tell you how much it meant to me. It was so many individuals that I was so tickled I got the award. And I'm going to mention a couple. You know, although he was a senator, was Senator Hank Orasella, and he was a senator and really supported transportation of Port of New Orleans and the industry. And when he became involved in the World Trade Center, he really, really supported it. He was a wonderful guy and was really deserving of the award. Other people that I think of is Gary Lagrange. Gary really worked his whole career in port industry. I believe he was at Port of St. Mary first, and then the Port of South Louisiana. And then he jumped ship and went over to Port of Gulfport, Mississippi. And when Ron Brinson retired and the job became available, he applied over here and ended up getting it. And I think he did a good job for the 15 years or so that he was in there. Another individual that I was really excited about was Rusty Barketing. Rusty was a guy that just worked from the ground up. He worked for the police department. He was, I believe, a Navy veteran. He clerked on the riverfront. He worked on the riverfront. He worked for a steamship agency, and finally he ended up his career in the security business for the maritime industry. What was really exciting to me about that is I remember his dad, Robert Barketing Sr., who goes back to maybe the 5th recipient back in the early 70s or late 60s. And he was a giant. He was head of one of the largest steamship agencies in the United States and probably the world. And he was very involved with the Port of New Orleans. When he finally retired, he went to work chartering ships and carrying cargo to rice to Nigeria. And I happened to have the opportunity to work with him very strongly there. And Mr. Barketing taught me how to keep myself out of trouble in this chartering business, and especially shipping to Nigeria. And I learned a lot from him. And then lo and behold, Rusty pops up, his son. So it excited me when Rusty was able to receive the award. Rusty really left his mark, I believe, on the port and his job with the port. He was a commissioner when Gary had reached the end of his career as a port director. And he happened to be on the commission with two other guys, Bill Bergeron and Mike Kearney. And those three amigos, I feel, were responsible for bringing in Brandy Christian. And I believe that Brandy Christian will bring the Port of New Orleans to a level that nobody has seen in our history. So with that, I'll just say goodbye and thanks for letting me say hello to you.